Hey everyone, this is Scott with Spigot. In this lesson, I'll provide an overview of Spigot Insights, share some commonly used reports and dashboards, and demonstrate how to customize reports and dashboards. Okay, getting started. Insights is composed of two interfaces, one within the Spigot platform on the Insights page, and another as a management console used to create and manage dashboards and reports. We'll start within the Spigot application, where Insights dashboards are visible to all administrators and report analysts of the current challenge or community. From the dashboard page, select Insights. First, we'll discuss the Challenge Management Dashboard. This dashboard is designed to help challenge leaders and administrators understand how a challenge is progressing. A dashboard, in this context, is a collection of reports that can be formatted, filtered, and presented to a user. For example, on this dashboard, we first select our challenge from this filter, which is then applied to all reports on the tab. Now, we can use these report metrics to compare our current results with any goals we've set or expectations we might have. Additionally, daily activity charts are useful to track alongside communications plans, which help identify which communication tactics are most effective. All of these areas of information are individual reports that have been added to this dashboard. By hovering over a report, we can view the exact metrics used, filters applied, and download the report. Moving on, idea details are provided on the Ideas tab, which can help us understand how ideas are progressing through the idea lifecycle and see which categories are receiving the most submissions. For example, I might discover that all ideas are being entered into a single category, prompting me to add another moderator from that functional area. Next, user activity reports can help determine the winners of incentive programs, identify hotspots for innovators, or target inactive users for additional nudging. Adding organizational attributes to these user reports is an easy way to gain additional insight into who is and is not participating. On the next tab, pairwise voting information can be used to see which ideas were selected most often, and the expert review reports will help challenge leaders stay informed about pending evaluations and ensure all ideas are evaluated on time. While the Challenge Management Dashboard contains reports that are useful when running or analyzing a challenge, other dashboards can be used to help monitor the health of our overall program. For example, let's take a look at the program benchmarks. One of the most common questions we get from customers is, how is my performance compared to other Spigot clients or others in my industry? Benchmarking enables organizations to set standards for performance and better understand the predictors of success. Use the Program Benchmarks dashboard to compare participation and voting rates, idea concentration, and the average number of challenges ran per year. Select individual tabs for metrics on each industry. Peeking under the covers, we can see individual metrics and reports used to build this dashboard. Okay, one more example before we log into the Insights Management Console. The Innovation Insights dashboard is a collection of reports that provide an overall view of our instance activity, both around ideas and users. This is a good resource when looking at program metrics across all challenges and communities. For example, if someone asks, how many ideas have been generated during the life of our program, we can quickly obtain that number. Similarly, if asked what percentage of active users have ever submitted an idea, this dashboard contains those type of metrics. Notice how, again, this dashboard is simply a combination of reports and filters placed and formatted on a dashboard. When logged into Spigot and viewing dashboards as an administrator, we'll see the View Settings option. This allows us to set the standard dashboard non-administrators will see when they access the Insights page. For example, if I want a colleague to have access to the Challenge Management Dashboard, I would grant them the Report Analyst role in Spigot and select the dashboard here. Currently, we're logged into the Spigot application through our browser. To view more out-of-the-box reports or to build and customize reports, we'll need to log out of Spigot and into the Insights Management Console. I personally prefer using an alternate browser to access the management console and leave my original browser logged into Spigot to test the results. To access the management console, we'll need to visit insights.spigot.com and use our Insights credentials to authenticate. These are different from our Spigot credentials. If needed, contact support to receive access. The following steps can only be performed from within the Insights Management Console. Once authenticated, confirm we're signed in with the right account. In the upper right corner, we should see our name. If this says Spigot User, it means the browser has automatically logged us in using the default Spigot user account, and we'll have to log out and back in. I'll start with an overview of the management console. Across the top of the page, we should see our instance name, dashboards, reports, manage, and our profile. First, select Dashboards, and then Challenge Management. The icons here allow us to automate delivery, print a dashboard, and the gear icon provides additional useful settings such as edit, save as, or adding a new dashboard. Directly below, we see the individual tabs for this dashboard, and finally, any text, reports, and filters that have been added. Next, select Reports. On the left side of the interface panel, we'll see a list of folders where our reports can be saved as we create new ones. Below, we can access the reports which are used in all of the out-of-box dashboards, and importantly, Spigot canned reports, which contain pre-built reports based on customer demand. If you have the need to create a new report, I suggest checking here first, as the information you're looking for may already exist. Next, let's select Manage. The Data tab is used when building new facts or metrics. We'll skip over this tab for now. The Emailing Dashboards tab provides an interface that allows us to automate the delivery of any accessible report or dashboard. To get delivery of these emails, the user must have access to the Insights Management Console. Okay, let's start customizing reports and dashboards. For this example, let's say that we want to add first name, last name, and location user attributes to the user activity report here on the Challenge Management dashboard. First, navigate to the user activity report and use the menu to view the report. Under the Options menu, select Save As, and provide a name, description, and location for the new report. Now we can modify this report. The central panel provides a real-time preview of the expected result. Selecting What allows us to choose any quantitative metrics we want to add, such as number of reviews, ideas, or comments. Search metrics here to see what's available and select the checkbox to add them to the report. Selecting How allows us to add attributes to our reports, such as challenge and idea titles and descriptions, and user attributes, such as location or email. In our example, we wanted to add first name, last name, and location to this report. Locate and add the desired attributes and preview the data. Remember that some attributes are only available if we pass them to Spigot through SSO or another importing method. If desired, we can also rename columns, move and resize columns, and apply filters to individual reports. In this example, I'll exclude the Spigot administrator with user ID 1. Once satisfied, select Save. Now, we'll need to replace the current report on the dashboard with the new one we've just created. Navigate back to the Challenge Management dashboard and save a copy of it by selecting the gear icon, Save As. For now, we can leave the permissions to Only You Can See until we're done with our changes. Now we're in Edit mode. Edit mode can also be enabled on any non-default dashboard by selecting the gear, then Edit. However, as you've noticed, we're not allowed to modify default dashboards, which is why we've made a copy first. We now have more options across the top of the page, and the interface allows us to reposition and resize the text, reports, add new reports, add additional widgets, and other elements on the dashboard. Since we want to replace the user activity report, we'll navigate to the Users tab and remove the current report, Next, we'll select the report we just created from the Report dropdown and resize and position it. Again, use the text and line formatting as needed and add any desired filters. Notice this dashboard has a challenge filter applied. This allows the users in Spigot to select a challenge that will narrow the results of the current dashboard page. Once ready, save the dashboard and update the permissions so that our dashboard is live in Spigot. Navigating back into the Spigot browser and refreshing the page, we see that the new dashboard is available with all of our changes. A few considerations when managing reports and dashboards. First, always check the Canned Reports folder. The information you're seeking may already be available. Second, Insights data is pulled and updated 4 times daily. Last, if you don't see the Reports, Dashboards, and Manage options when logged into the console, you'll need to log out and back in using your Insights credentials. I hope this video helps you build and customize reports within Insights. As always, thanks for watching, and let us know if you need any help.